Triceps used to be my best body part, by far my strongest, and that's been about 20 years worth. About 6 months ago, I started following some of these so-called fitness influencers, trainers online that are pretty big guys. They're pretty bulky, pretty hulked up. I really think all they were looking for was some clickbait to get people to click on their stuff because they didn't want to show you the stuff that really worked. They were trying to get real imaginative with things. I'm going back to what I used to do that used to work back in the day. That is going to get me back to the triceps being my strongest body part, and it shouldn't take long. Going to start with a traditional, not the stupid ropes this time. We're not going to be going like this for this exercise. No way. What we're going to do, we're going to grab an angled bar. This is actually something that I made when I worked for a plumbing manufacturer as a sales rep. It's an angled bar. You put your thumbs towards the top of it where they're in close. You push down. What I had learned from some of these influencers is don't walk all the way out on triceps. I apologize for teaching you that earlier. That was trying to follow their advice, but you know, I try things before I give them to you guys. That time I tried things, gave them to you, and I found out that they weren't working. So I'm going to go back to the old school, which is fully lock out and flex that tricep. Hit it hard as you can. Hold it for a brief second in the locked position. I like to go second and a half. Bring it back up about halfway, and then shove it back down again and hit that compression down. Boom, at the bottom of that exercise. Squeeze that tricep out hard and hold it. You're gonna feel burn like you haven't felt so far. We always start working our triceps with the elbows down, get some blood up into those joints again before you bring them up. As you bring them up, you start stretching some of the tendons and ligaments that run through here and join all that together. If you start up here, you're going to end up with some elbow pain eventually. So I want to keep that from happening to you guys. We always start elbows down. Next, we're going to rotate the elbows up here a little bit. We are going to go to a bench incline, and we're going to do almost like a skull crusher type thing with it. We're going to use a pulley and cables, and we're going to pull that bar. We're going to let it go down. We're going to push it up over the head and bring it back down. Again, when you come back, make sure your elbows go back a little bit. When you go forward, make sure your elbows come forward as you push that out and lock those triceps out. Hold them again for a brief second and let it go back down. Our last exercise for you band lovers is going to be a triceps kick back. Now you can do this at your gym with dumbbells. I find it highly ineffective and uncomfortable to do them that way. I don't get the same feeling. Basically, when I kick it back, I can't hold it out there like I can because of the pressure that it puts on your shoulder trying to pull that arm back down. You don't get that with the bands. So you can get it a little harder of a contraction at that point, lock it out. We're gonna work the inner head of the tricep with this one. You're bent over and you kick it straight out, hold, release slowly. This is a slow motion exercise. Take your time on this one, but really, really focus on your contraction. That's it for the competition push routine. I've given you all 3 body parts. This time I'm going to put links in both corners for the other 2 body parts that I worked on this routine. I did find out that you guys are going to these routines and following them. You hated my last thing that I posted up on this because I went so fast that people couldn't keep up with it. And that made me feel pretty good because those were people I didn't know were following these routines. So I hope this one has some more detail for you. Please feel free to put some comments down below. Since I'm not going to put that subscribe button up there, I am going to flash the word subscribe right here so that you guys can remember to do that for me. Because remember, there's no such thing as staying the same. My channel is either striving to make itself better or I'm allowing it to get worse. With your subscriptions and YouTube's help, it's going to get better. And then I can continue to do this. I don't have to go get a desk job somewhere. Then you guys are stuck training on your own. So that's what we want to happen. That is it. Please roll my title screen. I got conditioning work to do.